What it do, Dream Team? It's your boy Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with Navy SEALs Buds class Hell Week training. And before we jump into this Hell Week training, I need y'all to jump into that subscribe button, ring notification bell, give the video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media, Patreon, all up top. You don't subscribe to any of it, put all the links in the description. All you gotta do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. Human, I'll talk back. You guys got a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. What we got? Preparing for prep.
My name is Instructor Pearson. I'm the lead instructor at the NSW Prep School up here at Great Lakes, Illinois. Some of the issues that I've been seeing with the students when they show up here on deck are just not being very prepared for what they're about to endure. Which is a preparatory school. They think they can rely on this to get them in shape for buds. I call it a prep for a prep. A lot of what I see go hand in hand with the injuries that we get here. A lot of lower leg stress fractures come into this program. Some guys have ran on nothing but ellipticals, which isn't even running. They have to be ready to endure the stresses that are here. And they shouldn't be running in boots, they should be running in tennis shoes, starting off on a soft track that you can find in any middle school, high school. It should be a slow progression, getting yourself used to it, getting those Xbox controls out of your hands, getting on the road and working on it. In swimming, get a little bit of fins on. You can buy some cheaper surface swimming fins at your sports store. Get in the pool, just kind of get used to it. A lot of guys have a tightness in their ankles, because they're not used to swimming with fins. We do a lot of fin work here. We do a lot of fin work in buds and in the SEAL teams. So to not practice with an essential tool of what we're going to be dealing with here would be foolish. As far as calisthenics goes, you don't need to go out there, hit the gym, hit GNC, get jacked, look like you have big muscles. You should have a strong core. You should work on core exercises. You should work on ground movement stuff. You should work on your push-ups, your pull-ups, your sit-ups. All that stuff is very important when you're here. I've seen guys that are 130 pounds that can go through this program just as easily as guys that are 210. Probably easier because they can run faster, swim better. They come a little bit more prepared without that extra superfluous muscle on them that bogs them down through this training.
So, partner, know what I'm saying? You got to prepare for the prep. Don't come in out of shape or not working out thinking like this training is what's going to get me in shape. They're going to train me and mold me into, know what I'm saying, an in shape soldier, I guess you would say. Like, no, come in already in shape. Come in already prepared. Because this training is just going to move you along further, but it's not to train. It's not to train you from the ground up. You should already have a good base, and then we can build off of that. That's kind of sounds like what he's saying. Okay. Part 2.
My name is Jim McKinney. I'm one of 2 lead instructors here at Buds Prep, and my job is to prepare our students for buds. The way we do that is through our distance swims in the pool, our long distance runs at the track, our sand PTs, our surf PTs at Lake Michigan, our push-ups, our weight training, our sit-ups, our pull-ups, and a lot of mental toughness classes that we have here. The best way we tell our students to prepare in order to get here healthy is to obviously do more running programs, get themselves healthy, do prehab type workouts, which is on the sealswick.com webpage. We want to see more preparation. Obviously, you can't prepare enough. We see a lot of students fail out just on the basic swims, the basic runs. They get the injuries, shin splints, the stretch fractures on a 10-mile-a-week run basis the first week. That's not going to cut it at Buds. The problem we see here at Buds Prep are the students are not familiar with using our jet fins. Most of the students we have come from a different background where they're not aquatic related, so to speak. Our best recommendation for kids in high school or college coming to our program is to wear the fins in their training regimen before they get here and slowly break their ankles in. What we see here is guys swim our workouts. We swim 12,000 meters a week, and again, we go for a long run after that. Usually their ankles are shot. The guys who have great ankle flexibility, come from a swim background that utilizes fins, have no injury problems whatsoever. Our best advice would be to prepare themselves mentally and physically for the training. Obviously, everyone talks about it being very physical, but it is 90% mental. Yeah. During your training programs, You can't just train for the PST, the minimum requirements. You have to realize you're going to first phase of BUDS, which is one of the hardest training programs in the U.S. military. You have to train to realize that Hell Week is 3 weeks into first phase. What I mean by mental toughness, I mean don't just do the 42 minimum push-ups for the PST. You have to realize you're doing hundreds upon hundreds of sets of push-ups at BUDS. When you get to Hell Week, those hundreds of push-ups get into the thousands in a day. So 42 push-ups, bare minimum is not going to cut it. When you guys do your training, do beyond 42. Push it that extra 10%, that extra 20%. That'll build yourself physically tougher, and it'll build your mind power to make yourself mentally stronger for BUDS. In order to prepare for the rigorous training at BUDS, if you're still in high school, we recommend you playing multiple sports. No more Xbox. You can't play a little bit. Get outside, get some vitamin D, play some soccer, get in the pool and swim laps with your buddies, go surfing. Just be outside and be active. Prepare your bodies for the stress that's going to happen when you go to BUDS. Obviously, it's the hardest training in the U.S. military for a reason.
So he's kind of, you know what I'm saying, going off, building off of what the first person said. Just be prepared when you come in. They got the website to help you and show you things that can help prepare you. They got these videos that can tell you what to do to help prepare you. So there's no reason that you come in unprepared. I wouldn't have thought about the fins thing. That's one thing I wouldn't have thought about. I've never swam with fins, so I didn't know how much. I don't know how much pressure they put on the ankles, but it sounds like they do a lot. And it sounds like those ankle injuries or stress shin splints or whatever fractures are the most common in what they get. And so get used to swimming with the fins on. Be active. Go play sports. You know what I'm saying? Put down the controller. Limit the TV time and get outside. Do some running. Play some soccer. Play some basketball. Play some football. Jump in the pool. Swim some laps. You know what I'm saying? Just be prepared because he said this is the hardest training in the U.S. military. So, and looking at them jokers, they definitely look like they working hard. They definitely working hard.
See, it's the hardest training in the U.S. military for a reason.
First phase test a man's commitment to becoming a Navy SEAL. God dang. Oof. Dang, no arm. Oh yeah, they going through it, man.
Stand up straight. That is what I thought. You weren't doing anything on that end, were you? Let's go. 6 feet from the log in front of you. What's the problem?
Bro, yeah, they built different.
3, 2.
These jokers built different, bro. Oh my lord. In this grueling 5.5-day stretch, each candidate sleeps only about 4 total hours. 5 days, 4 total hours. Oh my Lord. But runs more than 200 miles and does physical training for more than 20 hours per day. Yeah, when he talks about it being 90% mental, he means it. Like, that's ridiculously physical, but that 5.5 days either gonna make you or break you. I think that's the most simple way you can put it. It's gonna make you or break you. Either you're gonna give up and quit and just shut down, or you're gonna just find something inside of you that pushes you. That, know what I'm saying, beyond to the limits that you even thought you could go. Because that is wild. My God. Wow. Starts with the bang, simulated munitions, gunfire, explosion, and flares to create a chaos to kick off the week with some intensity. I gotta give a shout out to everybody who's been through this training, but more so everybody who has served or who has family member who served. Like, you guys are heroes, and like the stuff that y'all put yourself through, man. It takes true mettle. It takes true character. It takes a ridiculously strong mentality to overcome these obstacles and objectives. It takes a lot, and so. Man, you guys are just really awesome, bro. Like, I'm in admiration, honestly, because I honestly don't think I could go through all of that. So you guys are just absolutely amazing. Oh, wow.
I think that the obstacle course is a great evolution, and I think a lot of people don't take advantage of it. The purpose of the water obstacle course is to help you identify your weaknesses. If you can't carry your weight, it's going to help you find momentum. If your upper body strength is not there, after doing it over and over again, you're going to end up building that strength up to make it through your evolution. I think that not just this obstacle course, this water obstacle course, but any obstacle course, it's great for agility. I mean, you're going to be a Navy SEAL. You can't just be good at one thing. You can't be good at two ththings. You have to be good at everything.
The purpose of an obstacle course would be to test a person's strength, their overall ability to overcome a fear, and their endurance. You know, guys on the sideline are motivating you, yelling at you, telling you to get up that rope, get across that rope, you know, climb that ladder. So yeah, yes, and then no in the end, because it's on your own to really dig down deep and pull out what you have inside you to complete the obstacle course. And my wounds will heal faster than my pride. You know, if you give up and quit, it's a huge check in the box against your pride. So, you know, you got to get up there. You just got to put.
I like that. My wounds will heal faster than my pride.
Put out. You got to represent. So, your wounds and the temporary fatigue that you're going through, that'll come and go. But your pride kind of stays.
Oh my God.
Getting off the obstacle until my body fails. It makes me get off. And then I'm going to go right back up again and try it again until I actually cannot do it anymore, until my hands are bleeding. I just don't want to quit. I just think that if you're going to quit on this little obstacle, how are you going to do another?
That's crazy, man.
Second phase is, in my mind, the phase where we transition from the kind of high impact selection phase of training to see who's committed to the program into what makes frogmen frogmen, into the block of training where they'll learn the skill sets that comprise that ability to operate in the water and underwater, which is kind of at least the foundation of who we are. They start second phase with classroom work, which is dive physics, dive medicine, so they understand the principles and physics behind the skill sets they're learned. And then we teach them on the basic apparatus how to do mostly emergency type procedures in case something goes wrong. We want to test their comfort underwater and their ability to make good decisions if things are going wrong so they can save themselves and frankly to our community, more importantly, save their buddy if their buddy's in need.
Okay, so after going through all that hell and all that, these physical things and going through all that, then you kind of build up underwater, learn the skills that you need. I think he said because that's like the foundation of what they do, or that's more so what they're doing. And so having to just learn all these different skills and practice all these emergencies, just practice. It sounds like just practice the worst case scenarios, so that if it, Lord forbids, worst case scenario happens, you're able to save yourself or help your buddy out. Surf passes. Oh my God. Those waves are insane. Oh my Lord. I ain't got that whole team wiped out.
The skills that the students learn here in third phase are very important because they are the basis. They are the foundation of everything that they're going to learn in follow-on training, in SEAL qualification training, or SQT as we call it. This is the foundation right here, the most basic of all of the shooting and the moving that we do.
learning about explosives, plenty of shooting. Gotta get the flippers back on, go in the water. Oh my God! Nah, that's definitely wild. We definitely gotta check out more though. They're definitely pushed to their absolute limit. That's all we got. You guys got a favorite video suggestion? You can subscribe to Patreon or drop it in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. I got social media, Patreon, all up top. If you want to subscribe to any of it, put all the links in the description. All you gotta do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. Love talking to you guys. You guys are the most incredible team on YouTube. It's your boy D Neal. Out.